Happy Tuesday, everyone. This is Mike from Cincinnati with our Tuesday video of for intermediate jazz and gospel pianist. Last week we were discussing major money chords. Hopefully, you got a chance to work on that. And we got a chance to work on minor chords as well. One thing I was told this weekend, he said, "Well, I want to play songs." I know. This is the land for, I think it's beginning and intermediate. We'll apply it to a few songs, but this is woodshedding. You just have to sit and sit. And like Michael Jordan had to shoot his free throws, so do we. We have to sit until we just have these rock solid. And so that when we get to a song, the song says A minor seventh, right? We just don't even think about it, man. We just go right there. The song says C minor. The song says whatever it says. We just execute it because we've done our push-ups, our grunt work. We put our time in at the piano. Okay, today I want to look at a couple more voices that I think will really help you if you don't have this already. The first is going to be tube voicing. So let me explain what that is. If you took a C triad, take away the third, you end up with this, and you replace it with the second. You're going to get that chord there. 1, 2, and 5. By the way, footnote, note for self. 1, 2, and 5. Those tones are compatible tones, I call them. Watch when I play something on the bass. Maybe somebody's talking. It doesn't matter where I go. I went to the 4. Sounds good. I went to the 6. I went to the 2. Just keep that in mind if you just needed some talk music or improvising. Those three notes, the first degree, the second degree, and the fifth degree, they're just not gonna clash no matter what the bass is doing. That'll come in handy one day. Okay, back to our 2 chord. So that's a nice little voicing right there. It's sweet. It's dainty. It's appropriate for a lot of situations. So let's learn that voicing no matter where you are. Learn all your 2 voicings. Let's say we want to play an A flat 2. All right, let's figure that out. 1, 3, 5. Lose the 3, takes the 2, put a bass under it. There it is. Let's come back to C. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this 2 voicing and invert it. In other words, we're going to take that C up here, and we're going to end up with this quarter voicing. Same 3 notes. Now, again, this is another money voicing because it's used so often. And I'll tell you two reasons why. The first reason is songs like to end on the one or start on the one, especially with the one as a melody. So I'm in the key of C, the chord is C, and the melody is C. Everything's C. How great. You should recognize that voicing. I'm on the 4 chord, I'm on F. You should recognize that voicing from last week. This is a G9. I'm going to talk about that in just a minute. Now I'm going to end the song with this one voice. Here's that quarter voicing. Okay, so learn your quarter voicings everywhere. Learn them. Here it is on C. You're just gonna get to the 2 and build up in fourths. Little side note: if you don't already have the circle of fourths memorized, take the time to do so because it really will help you. C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, C. It's a very nice modern sound. And quarter voicings are nice because they slide down, they slide up. They're easy to slide around. So learn all your 2 voicings. Now, so that's one reason that the melody is on C or on the key and the chord is on that same key. That's the voicing you probably want to go to for a nice, lush sound. Here's the other reason. Did you notice when I was playing How Great? My bass went to A, which is an A minor, what? A minor 11. Look, my right hand didn't change. So I get a 2 for 1. That's an A minor 11, but my right hand still has that C2 voicing. Song I go. So learn all your 2 voicings. Two voicings everywhere. The other one to learn is minor 7 flat 5s. Let's take an E minor 7. There's the 5 that's flatted. Put a C bass under that. What do we got? We got a C9. How we like to do it from last week. We're going to take those top 2 voices, right? We're going to take them down and we're going to hit them with this. There's money right there. That voice right there, learn that in all keys. Learn that in all keys. Now I'm going to make it easy. If you did your homework last week, let's go. Here's major. Here's a 7. Here's major. This is for those of you trying to get this under your fingers. Eventually you won't need this low. Here's B flat major that we worked on last week. Drop the thumb. Here's E flat. Here's E flat 7. A flat. And so on around the circle. 7th chords. Now, you don't have to play the major chord first. That just helps you find it. You should be able to go right to it. G flat, major wants to go to B. B wants to go where? B wants to go to E. Oh, excuse me. Play the 7. E wants to go to A. Notice I'm playing an A9 right there. That wants to go to D. Now I'm playing a D9. G7 or G9. That's the chord I played in How Great Is Our God right there. See how it goes? C9. C9 wants to go to F. F9 wants to go to B flat. Wants to go to, and you get the idea. Let's go around the circle, around the circle, around and around and around we go. Now, another nice thing about these minor 7 flat 5s is so this happens to be this happens to be a G minor 7 flat 5. Don't believe me? Take these two voices, the F and the D flat, back up. Now you see it? G minor 7 flat 5. G minor 7. There's a G minor 7 with a flat 5. You take the top two voices. Now you got it the way we like to play it. So G happens to be the third of E flat. Remember, go to the third of the chord, in this case play a minor 7 flat 5. Now you got an E flat 9. Now this right hand is dual purpose. It is a G minor 7 flat 5. So G minor is the 2 chord of what? Of F. So watch this. So I have to now change my thinking, because the same G minor 7 flat 5, it does provide a bed. If you put an E flat bass under this chord, you got an E flat 9. But you put its root. Now it's a 2 chord. It's a 2 chord in what key? F. So G minor 7 flat 5. My bass is gonna walk up the F scale. My right hand is gonna play an F triad. Walking up the F scale with my left hand, and now this chord we recognized from last week. It's a G minor 9. So that minor 7 flat 5 is a versatile little chord. Let's do that in a different key. Let's go to C. So in this case, I got a D minor 7 flat 5. Follow along with this. D is the 2 of C, so that means I can go But D is the 3 of B flat. So if I put a B flat under, the same right hand gives me a B flat 9. Did you follow all that? I know that was a little bit much. So that D minor 7 flat 5 over. So you say D is the 3 of what? Third of what? B flat. So let's just say I was playing a song and I'm in the key of E flat. So I'm on a 2 chord. Sorry about that. So review from last week. Here's an A flat major over F. Here's the chord I just showed you. There's a B flat 9. And if you watched the video from last week, every last bit of that should make sense. Now, your job is to take that concept into different keys until you have all 12 keys. Make yourself a little grid. Say, I'm going to do a couple of them on Monday, a couple of them on Tuesday, etc. B flat is the 5 of E flat. What's the 2? I can do this. So there's a B flat 9. And okay. So our bite-sized homework for this week is to nail down now the dominant chords, the minor 7 flat 5s, and add them to the majors and minors that we did last week. And I got it. Everybody wants to run and play songs, but this is your foundation that you just want to sit and play these chords. Until you can just almost be sleeping and playing. And then once you have that as your foundation, that's when you start adding the advanced stuff like the trills and the backwards and inner voice movements that you hear all the pros do. Have yourself a great week, and I will talk to you next Tuesday. Take care. Bye-bye.